I'm Dr. Jeh Shyan. I'm actually a venture capital guy. So I select companies that we think that can go for IPO, and we invest in them and bring them all the way to IPO. Nowadays, we are competing based on three things. The first thing we compete are based on talents. Right now, Eastern Europe, especially Poland, have quite a lot of talents, and they are not actually monetized or brought into the global play. So many of them stay at home, right? Especially the talents here. So we think that that's very, very important, that we can expose them to the global market. And the other one is that we compete based on ideas, and ideas now play a very, very important role. And ideas will prove whether it can be funded, okay, bankability, rather than just feasible. So ideas is the other sector. And the third one we compete is capital. Unfortunately, many people are not familiar how capital actually operates. We call that capital mechanism. And if they are exposed to the way how capital functions, I think many of these talents will have their ideas realized. Now for us, we think that to make a unicorn is not too difficult. Unicorn is defined as a company that reached $1 billion valuation before IPO, a startup. So to get a unicorn in, the entrepreneur should understand capital mechanism, because by doing that, exponential growth of capital can happen. Many of the startups are very, very good. Unfortunately, they do not know how to issue equity. So equity financing is the way for all these smaller guys, and that is the fastest way as well. You actually not only get fundings, you also get the kind of mentorship and coaching. Many of us do not understand the difference between coaching and mentors. I would like to say that maybe coaching is more masculine, okay, more fatherly, while the mentors are more feminine, more mother-like, the whole hand-holdings. And you need to go through the amount of coaching long before you go into incubation. Now, incubation will probably give you all the ingredients for you to recompose your firm. And finally, there's acceleration, where we actually speed up the growth of the company before we off-take them. As a venture capital guy, I look for companies that have entrepreneurs that have a right spirit. I call them the red dots. And this spirit is very, very important, because these are the spirit can drive the companies to greater heights. Ideas are given a chance to reorganize, and they become more feasible. But we need to do one more thing to make it bankable. A lot of ideas are feasible, but they are not bankable. So bankability is something that we like to expose the entrepreneur towards. So that's very, very important. MOC for me is just a basic cost, because when you speak to someone who do not know capital mechanism, the cost of communication is very, very expensive. The guy do not understand what you're trying to do. You talk to them. It is very taxing. It sucks a lot of energy. So one way for us is to synchronize our thinking and to have this common reference platform. So we talk the same language, the same ideas. So for that, we only will invest in capital mechanism savvy companies, or we call MOC compliant company.